Can we talk about foods? Like onions. Like I was just eating that and there's an onion in it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about how...
I love foods. We all know this.
But can we talk about how someone literally saw like this root, like this piece of grass sticking on the ground? Like, yo, it'd be so dope.
You want to put that in their
I
mouth?
was like, take it out of the ground.
And that's just like the early man. A lot of people died by that, trying things out.
Yeah. It's not...
I'd imagine we tried everything.
I mean, you don't see us going out there and like picking baby pine trees and eating their roots.
We haven't tried
Like-
it. We don't know what we're missing.
I know what we're missing.
Dirt.
But yeah, like I told you, like my dad, all the time tries to hide whether was cooking with onions. I walked into the kitchen one day, and he's sitting there cutting up onions, and I was like, "I'm not eating tonight." He was like, "God, I didn't want you to see." I was like, "What is wrong with you? Why do you want me to eat onions so bad?"
You're like, I guess I'm gonna starve.
And then he's like, just like he wants me to love Chuck Norris. He loves talking about Chuck Norris. Same thing with onions. He wants me to eat onions all the time. I've never met a man who cooks with onions more.
He probably does it more because you're there.
Yep.
He's probably disappointed. He tells people, he's like, my own son doesn't like onions.
The other
Don't
day-
know where he gets that from.
The other day, the assistant manager in the parts department, his name's Steve. He works with my dad. And my dad was like, "Yeah, Bryce doesn't like onions." I was like, "You hear that, Steve?" Steve was like, "I actually don't like onions either." He's like, "Oh, God." I was like, "Yeah, Steve, that's right. You know where
That's
it's
my
at."
man.
Yep.
That's gonna be part of the Mustang initiation. You can't like onions. That's gonna be like on our suits. It's gonna be like onion haters. That's gonna be our name.
Not allowed.
People are gonna be like, the onion haters are coming in town. Oh God.
I hate onions. They don't smell. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. I don't like the
smell.
look. I don't like the smell.
I like the smell of them.
I don't like the smell.
If I don't know it's onions, I like the smell. But I think I know the smell now. I'm used to it. Chris cooks with them a lot. I mean, I don't eat it. I don't eat anything he makes, but yeah, he makes onions. He makes them.
Yeah, but he doesn't even use them as much. Like, my dad, he'll make mac and cheese and, like, throw an onion in there just because I'm about to eat it.
If you're ever, like, rich one day, like, you're making 6 figures a year, and, like, say you build your house, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna, like, get a wine cellar just because? That's, like, a rich person thing. Have a wine cellar. I want to. You know Logan Paul's wine cellar? Cellar?
Wine sweller.
Cellar, how, like, good it looks? It's, like, all modern and, like,
I'll get a
wooden.
wine cellar.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so, like, when
Just like the one time I had people over and be like, you want some wine?
these peasants come over, I'd be like, yo, downstairs.
Cheap wine.
Some wine.
Also, I don't understand that dropping like 6 bands on wine bottle. Like
What is a band?
6 bands, like, I think it's like 100K,
That'd be too.
maybe.
Actually, it might be 1,000. 1,000.
Maybe.
Because in Post Malone's song, he's like, drop
Drop
400 bands on Gucci socks or something like that.
400 bands?
He's $400,000 on Gucci socks. That's what that means. Because I just think it's $400, but it's like you can get like one pair of Gucci socks for $400. So
Imagine spending $400,000 on socks. I don't think I've spent $400,000 in my entire life.
Well, you definitely haven't. But it's like it's probably easy to do with Gucci.
No, yeah, it's definitely easy to go with Gucci. But still, like, the socks aren't that expensive. Like, he would have to go on a, he'd buy a lot of socks.
Probably about
Like, you know, he probably has more socks than me, with, like, in the Gucci.
Yeah, but you don't really have.
I forget who it was. It wasn't Bryce Harbor. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was, like, sponsored by this underwear company. And after every underwear he would wear, he'd throw them away. That's how many underwear he had.
God,
Wish I could do that.
I get attached to my underwear.
I was about to say, like, some underwear I like.
Like I grew up, I like a relationship.
This Stance underwear that we found out we were together at one time, I don't like it that much anymore. It always rolls up. And doesn't hug.
I love underwear that hugs me.
Exactly. Hanes, good underwear right there.
Gucci probably has good. No, Gucci probably has like the actual boxers.
Like baggy.
I don't see them having briefs. I just don't see it. They're too rich for that.
They're not really rich. It's like the same products. They're just some reason they're a name brand.
Yeah.
That's probably the most profitable profitable company in the country.
Yeah, because they don't. There's nothing special about their
There's
stuff.
nothing. They're like, look at our collars.
We got a snake.
They could literally probably just get this microphone and sell it for $1,000 and just put like a Supreme logo on it
Put like a stripe on it. No, put
Yeah.
that snake on it. Just put their snake on it and sell it.
for like $10,000.
Maybe we should.
It'd be like one-time Gucci company, Mike.
Maybe we should just get like that snake and just tape it on here and sell this.
Or tape it like that crappy tape.
Yeah.
Not like hot glue it or anything. Just like
Gotta tape it. I'm on my second to last day at work.
priority. Did you quit service center yet?
I'm going to tomorrow. For real this time.
For reals. Remember Jerry's like, for reals?
For reals? They're like, no, Jerry. We shortened it. For reals?
Jerry, we shortened it. For reals?
He reminds me of Danny
Yeah.
from the Basement Already.
But like the less vulgar.
Yeah.
Also, I like how we never hear people say the F word in The Walking Dead. That'd be coming out of my mouth every 3 seconds. That'd be probably the only word you'd hear from my mouth.
Negan.
He says it a lot in the comics.
I'm ready for next week. I get to I can just watch the last episode.
That dude with the theory or whatever?
Was my conversation boring?
It was. What were you saying?
I get to go.
Anyway, I'm about to go.
I can watch the episode of The Walking Dead. I can go to sleep. I don't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah. And the next day.
Or the
But then
next-
Wednesday. Gotta start working again.
It's gonna be weird at first. I don't like starting new jobs. Like starting a priority was easy because I already knew everybody there.
Did you know Mike? Michael. Mike is short for Michael. You should have called him Michael. Don't you have his number?
Uh-huh.
You should just like to be like, what's up, Michael? As the kids.
Did I tell you what Chris said about me?
What?
He told my dad, he was like, what's up with Bryce? He comes here, makes our best technician quit, and then Bryce leaves. Or Mike was one of the best.
Didn't Mike leave because he didn't like Terry?
No, he didn't like the manager, Wes. Terry he still hangs out with. He goes hunting with Terry.
I want to go hunt one day. Hunting's pretty cool.
I'm gonna go hunting some rabbits.
It's kind of boring, but like, once you take the shots, like,
I wanna hunt you.
that'd be the easiest thing in the world. I have the same schedule every day. Literally the same things. I change the
easiest-
words I say every once in a while.
Like if animals were hunting us, it'd be so easy.
It'd be so easy.
Because we do the same thing every day.
Just like school
Same
shooters, I don't
way.
think their goal is to kill a lot of people. Because if it was, they would just wait. Like, I don't know about any other schools, but my school, when the bell rings, like, and people are switching blocks, you can't even move by people. Like, it'd be the easiest thing to kill 1,000 people right then and there.
Yeah, they need to do something about that. What the heck was that?
I don't know. Also, me and my friend were talking, and the air conditioning in the gym doesn't work. And that's where you run and sprint and crap. It was so hot in there, and especially the locker room gets so hot. I walked out into the hallway and it was like 20 degrees colder. I was like, good lord, like, what does the school spend their money on? My friend was like things to make the school look presentable. I was like, yeah, right. I was like, yeah. I was like, they probably like spend on trophy cases and like the entrance.
Get those lions. in
They
the
do,
front of
because
it.
like, yeah. We have some nice trophy cases at crib. Oh yeah, those little lion statues.
Yeah, like that house across the street from your school.
It's so stupid.
It's like there's some kind of castle that they're living
Yeah,
in.
they are living in a castle. And the second you get that, it's a castle.
And those lion things have been there for so long. They've had them there forever. They're not
Castle.
going anywhere. I used to think they were cool, but then I realized they don't live in a castle.
It's like, wait a minute. I've been lied to my entire
Imagine
life.
living in a castle. You know, there's people trying to attack you for no reason just because you live in a castle. You like see a moat and be like, we gotta cross that. We
I think
got
that's
to.
what it is. People are just like, yeah, you don't think I can cross it, but I can.
You're like, what's the point? Like, is that what happened? Like the king had a castle. They're like, what?
That's our castle. That's not safe at all. You know how vulnerable you are? I mean, the moat's kind of cool. There's only one entrance.
Especially get some alligators.
Yeah.
Especially when Joe Santagado's podcast. And it was Joe, Frankie, and Danny. And Frankie was talking about, they were talking about like going to the zoo or whatever, and like meeting polar bears and bears and stuff. And Frankie was like, I would wrestle an alligator and I would beat the out of it. He was like, any alligator.
Alligators can't wrestle. They're literally like, they just lay on the ground.
Yeah, he said he would just get on top of it and hold its mouth shut.
Yeah, and then you can
and
do
then
whatever
just,
you
like,
want.
poke its eyes out.
Like start sitting on it, bouncing on it, break its back.
But then he had to clarify and say he
Do
was like,
crocodiles have, or alligators, do they have like bones? They do, right?
no, they're freaking
They could be
flat.
snakes. They are flat.
Snakes
What do you mean?
have like one vertebrae. They're like a. It's like a
I wish I had one vertebrae.
Our spine doesn't. Not like theirs.
No, we can't do what they do.
I think they're cartilage. I'm gonna look up what a snake's made out of.
I think it's, yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Encrusting?
What is a snake made of?
Update. Today's March 29th? No, 27th.
Yeah, it's Andrew's birthday.
Is it?
Yep.
Today's
Tomorrow's-
March 27th and my back hurts and I'm sore. Just on my future self today I was hurting.
I know. How do I?
My life's getting so boring, by the way. I do literally the same things every day.
I do too. In case you were wondering, because they're so flexible, snakes actually do have bones. Animals with bones are known as vertebrae, like I said. Snakes are vertebrae. A snake's backbone is made up of many vertebrae attached to ribs. Humans have approximately 33 vertebrae and 24 ribs. I didn't ask what humans have. I said snakes.
Yeah. It's one big bone.
With a bunch of ribs. How does
If you like cut like a little end of them off, like say 4 inches off of them, like their tail, they're gonna bleed out. Like what's gonna happen? They can't fix that. Yeah, they're gonna die.
Yeah. What did you think was gonna happen?
They'll just stop bleeding eventually. I don't know. But also 4 inches is a lot. Like they're like, what if you just cut 4 inches off their foot?
Not like your hand. Like what if you just take like a big chunk out of that guy's arm? Just
I mean,
take it.
we probably wouldn't die.
You want to live with a big chunk in your arm?
Yeah. It's better than not having an arm.
I don't know.
That's like a war story.
Nobody's ever gonna want to marry you. If they do just a weird.
Just like Nick
hole in
Fury.
his arm.
Yeah. I usually like wear like a full arm thing. Well, you like get a tattoo. I mean, like it's a
I would rather
30
get my,
tattoo.
like I would end up getting my arm cut off and just get like those bionic arms because then I could like
Just punch people and not feel it.
I could like grab things.
I was thinking that. It's like if you're punching someone in the face, are you just punching them like this? Or are you punching them in the side of the face?
You're gonna punch them. I mean, you're gonna like jab. The jab is like straight up.
That's gonna hurt.
Then when your power hit comes in, you're like bah, bah.
Yeah, you're probably
On
gonna
the
break your
side.
hand. I don't know. I don't understand that. Like apparently our bones hurt. They're
Yeah,
like
you're gonna break
strong.
your hand. You'll probably break your hand. I mean, it hurts punching that punching bag, and that's not.
The friend I told you that like had the super expensive gel or whatever, he was like talking. He was like, "There's this another kid at our table, and he said they look alike. I mean, they don't. Like this one kid has long hair, and my friend was like, yeah, I just have a jawline. He's like, yeah, we look the same, but I have a jawline. He does have a jawline. He's weird. Like he's a jawline. But he's like kind of bulky. Like not bulky. He's like me, but like a more tone. He doesn't have protection on his abs.
That ab protection.
I mean, you're screwed. Chris asked me, he was like, let's see you doing the weights anymore. What's happening to that? I was like, well, I can't really gain or like get more tone until I can start losing weight. And I said, I don't feel like I'm gaining anything when I'm just doing curls and that crap. I was like, me and Bryce went to the gym one time and everything we hit, I felt the day after. I actually felt like I gained something. I mean, I definitely gained something from curling, but not a lot. It's like a slow process. But I told him I just need to work on my core, like doing push-ups and curl-ups and then just doing planks.
I'm gonna leave Fitness 19 as soon as I can, and I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. My cousin goes to Planet Fitness, and you can go like anytime you want. You can go like 3 in the morning if you want to.
It's more expensive.
Yeah, but I don't want to go. I don't like going early.
Yeah, I don't like seeing people.
I also don't want to go at like.
Oh, if I can wake up at like, if I can drive and we wake up at 5 in the morning, I'll easily go to the gym.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people are like, yeah, I was at the gym for 3 hours today. I was like, what were you doing? Like 1 rep?
He had like the 2-pound weights. Remember when Michael brought out those like 5-pound weights? He was like, I'm just trying to get tone.
Yeah, I'm getting
do a lot of
tired.
reps.
That's what you told me that one time. You're like, it's better to do more reps than it is to like just do like. It's better to do 520s and 150 or 250s, whatever. And yeah, it's like true. I was like, I could just like lift this pillow 1,000 times.
Your arms get tired.
Exactly. Yeah, that was my only thing with the push-up test in school. Like the time we just took it, is I was literally shaking, holding myself up. We were up there for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like those things.
Well, I mean, you're doing them now.
What?
Do you still do them? The push-ups?
Sure. Yeah. Try to. I'm not like just shut up. These new AirPods sound like. Do you have your AirPods on?
No.
I
It
think
sounds like normal AirPods. I think it's the same magnetic case.
What's his name? Everything Apple Pro said that they changed the hinge a little bit.
What?
I don't know. That's what he said. I like to like when I got the iPhone
Your things
X,
are getting dirty already.
There's nothing I can do about that.
You can get a cotton swab and clean it before it stains.
I've kept them.
That was wrong with your last thing. I cleaned your last AirPods and they were stained from dirt.
I didn't even take this into work today. I haven't done anything with this today. I took these AirPods out of it, put them in my other case, use that.
Does your finger hit the corner?
I don't know what happens. And how does it get through this?
I don't know.
It is. Try to talk my mouth full.
You need to get a force field around it.
You need to seal it better. Or not make it magnetic right there.
I know the first time I got AirPods, the two things I noticed automatically was like clicking. I like that. It's like everybody's dream. Then there was like weird. It was like magnetic. I was like, what? It's like sucking in. It's like making me do it.
I don't even have to do anything. You just drop it.
I was about to say.
I still do that.
No, but last night I was laying there and I was like, I literally did the same thing. I like can't wait to get home. I get home, I watch YouTube. Don't have motivation to play Fortnite.
Then I go to bed.
Yep. Then I go to bed. Do the same thing.
Yep.
Can't wait to get home. I just dread school.
I wanted to take a nap today and I didn't.
I did. When you called me, I got working out like 10 minutes earlier.
I wish I did.
I usually take naps every day now. I just get tired. I only have one meal a day, and that's when I get home. Usually at McDonald's or like Chris makes me food. And I'm just full and I'm tired and I'm like, alright, take a nap. You know how I eat my nuggets, how I like take the skin off and then I see the chicken? Well, yesterday's nuggets, 3 of them had that little like, I don't know what it is. It's like some hard spot in the chicken that I hate. And I have to spit it up and it makes me want to gag and throw up. 3 of them had that.
Yeah, and the hard. I don't know what in the world they do.
I don't know either. It's like metal. I remember when my tooth came out and I was eating french fries. That was weird. I was like, I can't, like, it's not going. I wasn't trying to swallow. I was like biting. I was like, why is this so hard? And I spit it out in my hand. I was like,
Take two.
my tooth. It didn't bleed at all. It's the only tooth that's come out that didn't bleed.
I used to let my teeth get so loose that I just like.
I hated that. I was like, I'm going to fall asleep and it's going to come out. It'd be like even remotely loose and I'm...
I would be able to like push it with my tongue and it would go straight up, like be vertical, or not, or horizontal. And it
Yeah,
would
you
not
can just
come out.
pull it. Yeah, you got to pull it out of the gum.
I never pulled a tooth in my life.
I did.
I just lost it.
This tooth broke. One of my
Yeah.
teeth, it broke, and like I was trying to pull it out because look, I'm not paying to go take out your teeth anymore. You gotta pull it out. It's like, alright. It was loose, and I was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes trying to pull it out.
It's so like
And I
I've tried to
pulled
pull
and
teeth
it
before.
broke.
I've tried to pull teeth before and it just like it makes you like
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And you can't really grab them either. They're
Yeah, it's
slippery.
like your fingers slip off. It's like try to grab with your nails like up under and kind of like.
It's one of the advantages of not having to lose teeth anymore.
Yeah.
You better fuck that thing.
Thanks. But yep, I pledged $10 to Joe Senegato and Danny. They hit 1,400.
Did they?
They have like 1,450.
You know what that means? Danny's getting a raise. They got like 300 in like a month.
Yeah. I was trying to find the first podcast that Danny was on. Like, Danny came.
Why?
And I couldn't find it. I don't know which one it was.
Which one are you talking about?
I looked up Danny's first podcast.
I looked up Basement Yard Podcast 80, and it only shows like 150 through like 180.
On YouTube?
Like 150 through the latest ones. Yeah. I looked it up on Musi.
I have all of them on podcast. It's number 80. Why do you want number 80?
I know, I was just trying to find a low number one. Take it off your head. So you don't feel like it.
The
Yard of Basements.
Basements, yards. Now I gotta go to available episodes. Scrolling down, scroll.
What?
I don't have 180. In the world? Maybe if I go to their Patreon, it'll have more. Patreon.
Does whatever a Patreon does. I don't know what you're going for there.
What?
Singing that song.
I don't either, but I'm just keep scrolling. Okay. It stopped me.
Should get a daily fact going.
I was trying to find this.
Doesn't matter.
I got to 176 and you stopped me.
You didn't get far.
Exactly. Random fact.
Start singing it every time. I can just cut it in the thing and just like keep using it. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I can just like insert it. Random
fact. Dang. More people have phobias of frogs than rats. How do they know? Do people like come out and say, yeah?
I used to make out with frogs.
Like they don't know they don't know if I'm scared of rats or frogs. Where did they come up with that stat?
They probably like tested 1,000 people. Asked them.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the answer for everybody.
Yeah, no, but they just assume.
Yeah,
it's probably the majority, but they just have weird people there. I mean, we grew up in the South, like country. So.
The winter of 1932 in the U.S. was so cold that Niagara Falls froze, completely solid. A waterfall, the biggest waterfall.
I've seen cool things.
I'm gonna look that up.
Frozen Niagara.
1932.
Niagara Falls. Niagara sounds like
How are they possibly
Viagra.
gonna have pictures?
I don't know.
It's in 1932. It's in black and white. There's no way that's it.
I don't know what to believe anymore. When I see pictures of things, I'm always skeptical.
I mean, I guess that's it. Literally, it froze as it's falling. It's like icicles. I know that's probably what happened. It like slowly dripped and kept freezing over. And just...
It gets so cold in like some places up north that like it'll come out of the hose warm and it'll freeze coming out.
Yeah.
Just like if you pee outside, it like freezes.
Well,
kind of want to do that one day.
I've peed outside in the snow.
No, I'm talking about like up north.
Like I want to do snow, and all it does is just like melt snow. Turn yellow.
Peas are warm.
Yeah, it is. Because our body's 98 degrees.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah, it is. We're like a human. We're like a
heater.
Yeah. It's like you want some hot coffee?
Here you go. Here's my body.
Too bad we can't like. Oh, you're gonna be dope. I feel like pick and choose what fluid you pee out. And like it's completely normal. Like if you want to pee out Mountain Dew, constantly for the rest of your life you got Mountain Dew just there.
Would you drink it?
I mean, if I knew that it was Mountain Dew, yeah.
If you knew it was your Mountain Dew, I wouldn't trust anybody else's Mountain Dew.
I wouldn't drink anybody else's drink.
That would be dope though. Just like, you know what? Kind of feel like a sweet tea real quick.
Just like tell your brain what to make it.
You can just like look away, and be like, "Don't look, dude." She's like, you just hear the sound of pee going in a cup.
Instead of urinals, you would just start peeing into like
cans,
those hats.
soda.
They're like.
Oh, that'd be so nasty. I wouldn't trust any drink I drink.
Huh?
Like, you know how green tea comes in a bottle?
Yeah.
I'd be like, somebody peed this out and closed it up, and now I'm drinking someone's pee.
Well, no, that's why you get the hat. You get the tube that goes to your mouth, and the tube.
I remember on Impractical Jokers they did that. They had like a super long straw and it went through his shirt and into his sleeve, and he had to like stick it in people's margaritas and just take a sip. He was like sucking for like a minute.
It's gotta take a long time.
Yeah,
like,
it's like from here.
It's not like going smoothly. It's like.
Yeah, it's like curling. Because I don't know if you knew this, but our body isn't really straight.
Yeah. Neither are straws.
Speaking of straws, we have one.
Got a straw.
Your table's a lot nastier than mine. Like you have like cup stains and stuff.
Yeah, because I have cups everywhere.
Man, I just want to go flex.
I was wondering. I like to think like that volcano in
Fortnite.
No, I don't think about Fortnite. So.
There's not that many other volcanoes in my life. You mean Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone. Like, is it gonna explode?
We wouldn't die from it though.
They like to think, like people like to say, everybody in the world would be.
We'd go in like winter warfare, or like, it's like, there'd be clouds covering the whole sky or something like that.
For a long time.
Yeah. But we'd still live. But like, yeah, we wouldn't die. America would 100% get invaded and taken over there. What would we do with that land? There'd be nothing there.
It says volcanoes are never overdue for an eruption. Here's why.
They decide when they erupt.
Wait. Yellowstone volcano. How geologists observe the overnight earthquake. Swarm. Yellowstone.
So you know how Yellowstone would be like world destructing?
Yeah.
Like it would pay a toll on Earth? I think if we would destroy the Earth, God would come. Before it would erupt. How long do you think Earth's gonna last before God gets it?
I think it's...
I don't think we have that much longer. I mean, there's a lot of things. We're using a lot of materials. I just hope I die without like...
We're also not headed in the right direction. We're headed down.
Yeah.
Like we're about to start digging our way to hell. And not building up to heaven.
What would he do if we try to build a heaven again?
I don't think that's not gonna happen.
People are too smart now. We should do it.
We shouldn't.
See what happens.
That volcano is underground. It's just so weird.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
I don't think it's there then. I don't believe in it. It's just like Bigfoot. Huh, can you tell me who was like, I see a squash.
A squash?
Sasquatch. Look, dude, it's like a man like Sasquatch.
Yeah, who in the world came up with that stuff?
I don't know. I always like say that to people. Like whenever they like have a dumb theory, I'm like, yeah, I believe in it.
Arctic explosions. Apparently.
Just like the donut thing, the donut Earth.
Yeah.
I just always get people triggered. I'm like, I believe in like the Earth's a donut. Like, why do you think the sky's blue? It's the ocean.
That was 2017. What do I care? 2 years ago?
Stars are just like cities.
Stars are cities. Yeah, it's like they're like stoplights that we see from up. That's why you only see stoplights at night.
Wait.
I see stars at night.
What if like the government was just like, you know what, guys, we're kind of bored with our stoplights. We're gonna change colors. Pink is now go.
Red is now go. Green is slow down, and yellow is stop.
No.
That would
It would have to be complete. Like pink would be go.
Yellow is like speed up. Like
What is?
get faster.
I can't think of any other colors. Yellow, red, and green. Those are the only colors on the planet.
Yellow, blue.
Look, yellow, red, and green. Yeah, blue. Blue would be like slow down.
Yellow, blue, and pink. What?
My mom called. Said sorry, I can't talk right now. You know, the fast replies.
She's probably gonna call me next.
Said the same thing.
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
Or do custom and just say recording a podcast. Fag huh?
I want a thunderstorm.
This is number 6, by the way. Should be number 7.
Yeah.
But it kind of worked out because Grandma's was 5.
What does that mean?
It's like a kind of even number. You know what I mean? Like 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like a...
Yeah, but it's not an even number.
And it's like a number that's like significant in a way. It's better than like just some random number like 4 and 6.
Tomorrow's gonna be 63 degrees. What time? How cold is it gonna be in the morning? 43 degrees. I'm so sick of the cold, man. I hate having to start my car in the morning. It's so cold and miserable. I hate it. Hate.
Look how veiny your hand is right now. Other hand.
Here's how life works sometimes.
I think you're a little bit stressed out. That's gonna suck. If you get a sleeve, and like your veins are always popping out.
It's gonna suck.
It's gonna hurt more. You said when you did the G or whatever, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, but it looks dope.
But it hurt.
What time? Where are we at right now?
About 30. 1 almost.
31.
About to be.
Only 30.
It's only.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I guess I can see. We're starting. Oh my god. I thought it had been like 3 hours.
This goes by. I'll just draw my phone. It goes by faster for me. I'll show you the clothes I got. Pretty litty.
I shaved.
Hmm?
I shaved.
Did you?
Yeah. Listen to this. I don't like that.
And this beanie hasn't come in yet.
Zoom X.
Zoomies, Bryce. And it wasn't. There wasn't an X.
I don't know.
Idiot.
You know X makes xylophone?
This beanie.
Why do you keep ordering beanies? What in the
I
world?
got 3 beanies, faggo.
You know what time of the year it is?
Then I got that beanie out there. People wear beanies in summer.
Yeah, lunatics and people who like
I got these.
Serial
These are pretty.
killers.
I'm waiting for these to come in. Amazing.
serial killers were.
You didn't realize, but those are these ones.
I just saw they were great. I thought they were just.
It's these ones.
Yeah, you're a serial killer.
It's one of my outfits. Needed red. It's pretty litty.
It's like a red Nike tracksuit. They're all the same. Sweatpants are all the same. Just different colors. Like these, they're the same. It's black. Red tracksuit. How many clothes did you need? You go clothes shopping more than a woman.
Then I got this shirt. It's pretty dope. It's got like an American thing. It's got like an American thing right there.
Yeah, I hope your husband doesn't have the same clothes habits.
It's because I like having clothes. This is pretty dope. I saw it's like a V-neck. What's that thing called? Turtleneck. But like I was like, that's gonna look sick. Look at it. Hold on. God, show me the. Okay, it's got look. It's either a dragon or a rose.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what it is, Bryce, because we give every outfit the same amount of love and care.
I don't.
That's because nobody loves you.
I could go the rest of my life
I
wearing.
got this shirt. It's pretty dope.
I could go the rest of my life wearing black and gray T-shirts and jeans. Be completely fine. I don't think I wore a single long sleeve shirt this year. Or one jacket. What in the world? It's a
different.
puzzle.
Are you confused?
Yeah. But yeah, just T-shirts and marshmallow. You got a marshmallow T-shirt. Does he have X's for eyes? I don't even remember.
He does. Got 2 more.
Random fact.
This one. Gotta get some roses. That's a hoodie.
Roses are red.
I just realized it's black. It's gonna get a lot of cat hair on it. That's why I don't wear my.
So was that other
Then I got
jacket.
some socks.
That other jacket.
Should have got some Hanes underwear.
That other jacket that had the dragon/rose thing is black.
Yeah, but that's a track. So that's gonna look sick.
Don't you dare wear that with the black pants.
I'm gonna. With the pants that come with it?
Yeah. Looks so weird.
A matching outfit.
Like matching that much? It's like Dwight with his yellow shirt and his yellow tie. He's like, matching too much? Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna do like a Instagram photo. It's gonna be me from the side being like. So it's gonna be like, you can see you guys there.
you already tried that.
Yeah, I took that photo of me working out. I archived it, but I looked at it on my thing, and it didn't look like these photos.
What do you mean?
Like these are like well done photos. That one was just like, dude, working out. And like I wanted to make sure people knew I wasn't insecure about it, because like, I'm not at all. But I don't know. I had it up there for like a month and a half. I'm the worst with time. Like I'll be like, man, like it was my birthday like 2 years ago.
Mine has been up since March 5th. My second one. My other one's been up since October 14th.
Didn't I take pictures of your back? I think you should just yell Harper. That was my mom, was it?
Shut up, fat.
Shut up, Harper. I'm fat. Me.
I don't know where in the world that one. See a picture of my
Alright, let me think of a question.
Yeah, you gotta think of a question. I always know a question.
You think about it the whole day.
Baby boy. No, I really don't.
Are you ever gonna get... Never mind. That's a dumb question.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, are you ever gonna get a new chain, but that's like a meaningful chain that you have.
I'm not gonna take this chain off till my son's 18. Then he's gonna have to.
What if you don't trust your son? Would you ever disown your kid?
No, because my son will listen.
If your kid was gay and he had no respect for you, would you disown him?
My son will not do that. Any of this.
I would disown my kid like that. 100%.
It's not a possibility, so I'm gonna have to think about it.
Well, there's a lot of like Navy people and like real manly dudes that have sons who turn gay.
Well, the gay thing he's not gonna do because he's gonna be a normal human being.
Hope you're listening, Jess.
Oh yeah, right. Man, that's awkward.
It's not a topic for
See, girls, it's different because like I like girls. So
That's
it's like-
fine. It was like 2 girls. That's
Like, I
okay.
didn't see that.
That's
Like,
okay.
If I was a girl, I'd like girls.
I was about to say, yeah, like girls are like actually attractive. I don't see anything attractive
Yeah.
about men whatsoever.
Nope.
Like
I'm gonna
we're the nastiest things on the planet. We're like pigs.
God.
Like, can you imagine like looking at like someone like The Rock? You know he's muscly, being like, oh, yeah,
Really can't.
muscles. Also for like really tiny girls, like who want like they're like, yeah, I want him to like punch me in the face.
They're like, sit on me.
I want him to like sit on my chest, squish me,
Suffocate me,
like it.
please.
My fetish. Like 6-foot dudes with 4-foot girls.
My friend texted me the other day. He was like, "Yo, would you date a short girl?"
It's out of nowhere. You're just like,
It was out of nowhere. And I was like, "Yeah." He was like shorter than you. I was like, "What is that supposed
I
to
know.
mean?"
I'm only dating people taller than me.
He was like, "Cause this girl I'm talking to, she's 4'11". I was like, "That's cool, dude. Cool, bro."
You asked me if I would date the girl you like.
No, he was asking like if I would date a girl who's 4'11".
Is that your hairstyle?
I don't know. I don't have a hairstyle anymore. And I was like, 4'11" is like the cap, like the bottom line. And then
Yeah, you also gotta realize that I need outfits because like I'm in high school still. It's the judgy style of our lives. Anyway, go on.
I was talking to my friend and he was like, "I don't know if I could do 4'11". So I did this right here. I said, "Oh, really?"
Okay.
Silence, silence.
There's some couples in my school that walk by and the girl's like always like super short. And I'm like, what do you do to kiss them? Do you like get on your knees and like the small? Oh my god! At my lunch table, just
I said, "She's 4'11".
oh, I would
He was like,
100%.
"Change of plans."
change of plans. Would 100% date her.
He's like, "I think we'd work something out."
We'll get a little something now.
Change of plans.
You date a girl like that.
I don't know.
Actually, that'd be kind of 4'11", can they like ride all the
I
rides
don't care
at
what
Busch
they are.
Gardens?
I don't care.
If they can't ride all the rides at Busch Gardens, I can't date you. I'm sorry. It's the one
That's the
requirement.
line. If you can't ride the Griffin, we're not going.
We can't. I'll ride by myself. I don't care. I'm going without you.
I'll spit on you.
Also, you got to think about your kids. You're gonna get those genes for your kids.
I don't care.
You're gonna have short kids. You're like me and you. We're already short.
Yeah,
Our kids are gonna be super short.
Yeah, but
We're just passing down shorter and shorter genes.
yeah,
Our
if we don't
kind's
marry
gonna be
a girl
like
who's
3 foot.
7 feet tall. Our kids are screwed.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, future
I'm pretty
kids.
sure I'm not marrying Ayla Woodruff, but I mean, there's a chance.
If she came up to you, how old is she?
DM her right now.
How old is she? Look up her age and then DM her. And tell her that you looked up her age. Looked up your age, sexy.
She's like 27.
Be like recently turned 18.
About to be 19. She's only 8 years older than me. What's it? What one girl's name?
Lauren Cohan, I would marry. She's old. She's like 34.
What?
What?
Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead is 25. Why is everybody so old?
Alicia.
Yeah.
Who's that? Would you date Rosita?
Yeah.
What about Magna? She's kind of got like a manly looking face.
Yeah, I don't know. About that one.
Would you date like a...
That's Alicia.
What character is she?
She is Alicia.
That's her name in the show?
Yeah, in Fear the Walking
Who?
Dead.
Oh, Fear the Walking Dead. Isn't she the main character that's annoying?
She's not annoying. Actually, I don't watch the show, so I don't know.
You're like, she's not
Don't
annoying.
you dare say that.
Would you say that about my
Who you
baby?
said? Maggie.
Flip that. Lauren Cohan.
God, I just
You want me to spell it out for you? I know her name by heart.
I said Laura
I
Cohen.
think I'm gonna get a tattoo of her.
Lauren Cohen. I don't know why I'm in the mood.
I'm just gonna get a montage of you singing.
I don't know why I'm singing everything.
Lauren Cohan.
She is 5'7".
1 inch shorter than me.
Okay.
I mean, I used to date someone that was my height. I was shorter, but
Yeah, you were 12. I don't want to hear it. No, you were younger than that. You're like 11, possibly 10.
I mean, just getting hers at 10. It's pretty good. How old was I in 6th grade?
Lauren Cohen's 37 years old.
I look back at me. Everything down from 8th grade, I want to punch myself in the face.
Oh, you're gonna want to punch yourself in the face when you're like a senior. You're looking back at your 10th grade self.
No, I'll probably have this hair still. This hair's chill. Chill, dude.
Trust me.
Oh, this one kid on my table, his hair is just random. Like, it's just hair on his head. He doesn't do anything with it. I was talking to my friend, with the super expensive hair gel.
I don't care about your friend with the super expensive hair.
Yeah, I know, but that's how I gotta refer him to you. But, the other guy was trying to, he was like, should I get this or this? He's like, well, you shouldn't do this. He was like, kind of my hairstyle. He's like, you can't do that because, you don't have the hair for it. Your hair's straight. He's like, I'd probably do that. And he pointed at me. He was like, no, your hair's not wavy. My hair's wavy. My hair, right now. If I don't make that sound, it doesn't work. There's a line in here because it's not combed, but see how it all just kind of goes over?
Yeah.
That's what my hair does.
I don't know. My hair does things.
Yeah, your hair's straight in a way, but it goes back.
My hair can do whatever it wants. I don't live by laws. There's no law saying what my hair has to look like.
It is.
What's that one?
Why'd you get scared of breathing? Someone on The Walking Dead?
Rosita Espinosa.
I don't think that's her name. I'm
That
pretty
is,
sure
that's her
she...
name in the show. It's Christian Serratos.
Yeah, that's her name.
Christian Serratos.
You messed up her name.
She is 2014 years old. Nope, 28. She's 5'7". See, you date somebody who's an inch shorter than you, she can never wear heels.
I was about to say, she's never...
Like, if she's wearing heels, you have to be wearing
You
heels.
have to wear heels. You wear a Jake Paul. You're wearing heels.
Yeah.
He's wearing boots.
How
New
old
boot
is he?
goofing.
Eat it.
Oh my god. I would not date her.
I was just saying, how old is she?
I hate her. She's 20.
God, Caitlin Nacone.
22 years old.
Caitlin Nacone.
22.
19.
I was close.
Caitlin Nacone.
I like how like kissing isn't against the law under the like they're like sex. I mean, yeah, kind of makes sense. It makes sense now. Now thinking about it, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, but I was gonna tell you this is like this football player. I hate you. It's like this football player that sits at my table. It's like a white dude and he's just big. He's not like strong or anything. He's probably strong. But he's just big.
Strong, I don't know.
He's big and he's like 6 foot. And his girlfriend's like 5'6". And she like he's white and she's black. She's like she's small. Like her body's small. And she literally sits on him, like she'll sit on his lap every day. And today I looked over and she's just like making out with his ear and I was like, this is the weirdest table. It was, like she's all over him. She was on one of my friend's Snapchat stories they wore. And they were in class and she was doing the same thing. She doesn't care.
Making out with his ear?
Not making out with his ear, but she was just on him. Also, that's weird. I was like, okay, that's earwax right there. You're dead. You're gonna get some sort of infection.
Gotta be something.
It's gotta be something. Do you ever get like some like, say your eyebrow will start to turn red, and you're like, what in the world is this? Like, how did I go my whole life and not knowing how you do this? Like my eye, when it turned red, I was like, what?
Oh, I need to cut you off.
There's so many things that I just don't know can happen.
What are we at?
Like 40 seconds, doesn't matter. Just keep going.
I was listening to the Basement Yard. It was the same episode. It was called like something to do with animals. And they were talking about like dolphins and lions. And he looked up lion. He was like, I'm gonna go incognito for this. Looked up lion sex. He didn't know how lions had sex. I don't know.
What?
He was like,
how else?
And Joe was like, don't look that up on my IP. Look that up somewhere else. I don't need the government showing up at my door. And then the very next thing he looked up was like dolphin penis. And he was like, this is the weirdest 2 back-to-back searches I've ever had in my life.
Probably not.
Apparently dolphins like.
What would you do one day if you just came over here and I was like, Bryce, let's just search up rhino penis. Just see what happens.
I could never do that. That'd be weird.
Instantly clear search history. Oh, well, you didn't know where you're from. Don't put it down. Weirdo.
Oh yeah, and they were talking about like having a tiger as a pet in that episode.
We talked about that on the first podcast.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but they're like, I mean, if you like get it from a cub, then maybe, like if you like train it.
You just gotta love it and constantly feed it. Don't let it get hungry.
Danny or Joe was like, or I think it was Danny. He was
Don't
like,
let it get
you just gotta
hungry.
show him that you're the alpha.
No, that thing. I'll literally be like,
No, I'd be the alpha. I will stand over it with my.
that thing's gonna kill you. You're dead. I just can't
No,
wait.
if they feel
I'm gonna
like
see
you're-
it. The grandma's gonna be. She's gonna outlive you. She's
Grizzly
gonna be
bear,
like,
lay down. Black bear, like if it's a black bear, you stand
grizzly
up to
bear,
it.
lay down.
Yeah, you're supposed to like give up. If you see a grizzly bear and you're running away from it, just
I'm literally gonna sit up to it and be like, "What's up?" Boom.
yeah.
I'll get one good punch in.
That thing will smack your face.
I'll just
and-
piss it off.
That thing will
more.
like smack you once and you'll go flying into a tree and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but I'll get a punch in.
Then yeah.
I don't even think I will. That things are fast.
Yeah, and he'd be more angry.
You think they're in their caves like?
Oh yeah, they were talking about how like they could like kick the crap out of a kangaroo. I was like, yeah, okay.
Kangaroos can
Those things-
kick anything.
Yeah, those things fall on their tail and like kick with both feet, like launch you to Canada.
Kangaroos can like go to the Empire State Building and just kick it. It's gonna go to like some different country.
God, I can't imagine. Dude, have you seen that video of that dude? He like walked
Yeah.
out there, his dog was fighting a kangaroo, and he just punched it in the face, and the kangaroo was like,
Doesn't the kangaroo punch back?
no, the kangaroo like got stunned, didn't know what to do, and the guy just like walked away.
Kangaroos are weird.
Here, before we end,
Those
I'm
things
gonna
are
look
like
at
some
the video.
different animal. Like you would think they're a dinosaur.
I don't know the word. Kangaroo gets punched. It's top search.
Kangaroos are weird. Kangaroos are dope. If I could have a pet kangaroo, definitely would do it. They're also like an Australian thing. Wasn't this a fake video?
No, it's real.
This could get dangerous.
You can't really fake a kangaroo holding a dog like
There you go, dogs.
that. He didn't know what to do. He was literally like, what?
He's like, yeah, run away.
Well, we're not sure what's going on.
He ran away.
The room
He didn't know what to do.
Not the other way around.
Here, let me watch it again.
Why didn't the kangaroo kick him?
I think they were getting ready to.
Stacking against him and tries to gut the dog with his claws one last time. His powerful arms anchor the dog.
He was just like holding the dog. He was like, "This is my dog."
Yeah.
Efforts to escape.
The dog didn't care. The dog was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Uses his attention to Tonks and sizes up the human to be his next victim. Tonks gives the kangaroo his space, but the cranky butt comes forward, ready to attack. To save himself, he launches a right hand to the kangaroo
The kangaroo's arms just like fly up.
as he throws his claws out to grapple and gouge.
He didn't know what to do.
The thing's got a small head. You think that guy's hand hurt?
Decision again,
Probably.
backs off, leaving the
That dude was the.
Imagine like being at a dinner party, be like, "Yo, I fought a kangaroo once." Beat the out of it. Try to steal my dog.
Punched him one time, he ran away.
Oh my
He didn't
god.
want to face me.
And then like showing them the video, being like, "Yeah, this is what I did to it. Look, ran away."
I'd love to.
Oh my god.
Me punching kangaroo.
Oh my god. I'm not even kidding. If there's a bear coming after me, and unless I'm running downhill and like that thing's dead, I'm gonna square up to it.
I mean,
I'm
if
not
it's a
going down
black
without a
bear-
fight.
If it's a black bear, I'm putting my arms up and I'm starting.
I'll
Yeah, exactly. I'll do the
do the able bark. I'll do it as loud as I possibly can too. I'll be screaming. The ground will shake.
They would definitely run away. Look
Actually,
how loud,
grizzly
look how
bear-
loud it got right there.
Those things are loud though. Bears, they're loud.
That's how bears sound.
No, they're literally like that times 10. You can hear them from a mile away. Did you ever see that Nick Smirk clip? And there's like two bears. And there's like a bear and it like stood up and rubbed its back on leaves. He was like, "Look at that!" He's like, its head is the same size as them. He's 500 feet away.
Is there a gorilla?
He's rubbing his back on the forest.
A gorilla? A grizzly bear? Who's winning? And then-
He's like, maybe you have a female gorilla.
If you
And
say
you had a
gorilla-
good day.
Yeah, if you say gorilla, he's like, I'm mad. Can't believe you just
Yeah.
said that.
He gets triggered.
But
Gorillas look like they're ready to fight, but they don't do anything. They're just like, run
gorilla.
around on all fours. If those things could easily just like stand, like one day a gorilla's just gonna stand up and be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking on two legs."
Some of them do that. They
No,
don't
but it's
all-
gonna like they don't stand how we stand.
Oh, yeah.
If it, like one day they're gonna stand like we stand, and it's gonna go to a cage and be like, "Boom, boom, boom." It's
They're
gonna be like,
start-
"Give me food." It's gonna start talking.
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna do that one day.
Yeah,
They're gonna start learning.
gorillas are gonna take over.
If a gorilla, yeah, like if they start to walk like that, we
Oh.
stand no chance. Actually, we have guns.
Do they have thumbs, don't they?
Huh?
Do they have thumbs?
They'll learn how to use guns. It's gonna be
Mhm.
Planet of the Apes is actually gonna happen.
I mean, it's the most.
That's
It's
gonna be
unrealistic in
apocalypse we're gonna
the
get.
smart canister thing. That's stupid. But like, if gorillas all of a sudden start reading books, like, you can teach them sign language.
Yeah, there was a gorilla one time. He was like at a zoo, and he told the people in sign language to stop feeding him. I also heard that in Joe's podcast. Same podcast. Learned a lot in that podcast.
They told him to stop feeding them.
Yeah, he said stop feeding me in sign language.
That'd be kind of cool, like having a pet gorilla and be like, "Yo,
And then
do
when
a
you're
flip."
Done, then when you're done, just be like,
How would they ever understand sign language?
I don't know what they do. They're crazy.
How do you teach them? You can't like. How do you teach anybody sign language that can't talk? You point to things. You're like. I think you would have to show an example.
Probably.
You'd be like,
You got it. Or from
You know
The
what this
Office,
means.
When Michael goes,
when he does the turn, he's like,
yeah, he's like, yeah, it's that episode. He does this. He's like,
so stupid.
he's like, it's not a twirl, it's a spin. I'm ready to do the spin.
I might do the spin. I'm not gonna do a twirl. It's a spin. I might do the spin. Then he's walking off and he's like,
You guys,
"We got 6 minutes. We're gonna do it.
I don't know.
Today's gonna be history." All right. Oh, what'd you think of Volume 31?
I liked it. Like again, I like Mercer. I can't wait to see Mercer.
That's all you think he's gonna be in the show. 6'5". He's gonna be like the manliest man. I like a Beta 6'4". He looks massive.
Yeah, he's not even that tall, like, really.
Mm.
Like 6'4".
I think the character's just around over short. How tall was Rick? He was like 6 foot.
Maybe. I wish Rick was still on the show, man.
I want Negan to kill Alpha.
Hmm?
I want Negan to kill Alpha.
Why did you?
No, that guy with the theory, he's like about my life on it being Rick. We refer to him as Officer Friendly
Being Rick who does what?
on the radio.
Oh.
Because Michonne's leaving in season 10. But like, I'm just like, what's gonna happen to Judith and RJ? They're gonna leave.
I think it's gonna be another time jump though, so Judith will be. Judith is gonna.
Imagine we hear Rick. I'm gonna cry and be like, oh.
Hopefully that's next episode. We get to hear like Rick's voice.
Found
at the
him.
end.
That's how
Also-
the episode's gonna end, was with a radio.
Did you know that Rick's first?
And we're already invited to the. We already know who the Commonwealth are. Because the helicopter,
Yeah.
that's Commonwealth.
And we saw what's her name in the van. She gave Maggie the book on how to make windmills.
She's not part of Commonwealth. That's Georgia. She's not part of Commonwealth. She may be.
I feel like she. I don't know. I don't think they would have showed us George. Like they wouldn't have showed us what's her name.
She had a suit, but that's what Maggie's doing. Maggie's making a community with her. That's the reason for kicking her off.
Yeah.
I was
She's
like, why would she
coming back.
ever leave Hilltop?
She's coming back.
What
She's supposed to come back in season 10.
What was Rick's first words?
His first words in the show ever were, "I'm looking for my family." And his last words were, "I found them." So that's pretty.
I think they planned that. These aren't going to be his last words ever, though. The third movie, when he actually dies, that's going to be pretty sad. It's going to be like a Marvel movie.
I know.
I don't want to see Rick die.
I don't either.
But I do want to see him die in the same... But like, them not showing us, like, Carl killing himself
Yeah.
kind of upset me. But, like, I don't know. Henry was sad. It wasn't, like, really sad, but I felt bad for Carol.
I mean, I was like,
I felt bad for Lydia. I was like, come on, like, Lydia's
Henry was growing on me.
horny.
Slowly. Slowly and like ever so slowly, Henry was starting to get better.
He could have, like, been more of a man.
Yeah. I mean, he did take out a couple whispers with a stick.
Yeah.
Also, he learned the stick thing.
No, I'm
from
saying
Morgan.
he could have grown more like a man. Like, started to become more of a man, like Daryl,
Oh yeah.
but, like, more responsible. I like how Daryl's like, feed my dog. She's like, and how, he was like, and the dog was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I know this is my feeder. Imagine the dog's head was on a stick.
I knew this was 26 the second I saw it. The green? I always know green's cold arms.
A new beginning. Is that Whispers?
It's 22.
What is that?
Whispers is 23. Whispers into Screams is 23. What comes after?
25, no turning back. What's 23 gonna say?
It's 27, 19, 27 again.
23 is the second one. Nope. Drop one.
Oh, I see. It's red. Yep, Whispers
Whispers
into
and
Screams.
Screams. They're pretty cool, Whispers.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to die.
Well, they're always like around. Like they're around in, they're, like somewhat still around even in Volume 30. When Jesus and what's his name killed Beta, Jesus and Aaron.
They killed Beta? I thought he just bled out. That was so cool, Negan beating him.
What?
You remember Negan got his bat and beat Beta, and then his bat broke on
Yeah.
Beta? He was like, you effing broker! Then they drag him away and he lives. I think that was like the equivalent to the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
They never explained that. They were just like, yeah, he's lost.
Yeah, Angela Kang needs to say something about that. Like, what? We need.
Like, you can't live that. And you heard him, like, hit 2 or 3 times on the walls.
I know, like, it was like a bloody.
If they should have shown us with his, like, head wide open.
Yeah, he should have been dead.
Like, his head blown up. I'm gonna go jump down a 30-foot elevator shaft and just get up.
Yeah, they just.
And he
promoted-
wasn't even asleep for that long.
No, he wasn't.
He was like, oh,
And somehow he got out.
Took a
Everybody
nap.
knew where he was. Like, he was screaming for like 3 hours and they heard him somehow.
how can he scream?
Exactly.
He probably had some sort of internal problems.
I don't know.
Do you think Captain Marvel's gonna get a second movie?
Yeah.
Think so? Who do you think's actually gonna die in Endgame? Like, fully?
It'd be Iron Man, Captain America, and.
Or do you think they die? I don't think Tony's gonna die in space.
No, he's
Because
gonna.
they showed him and Nebula
Yeah.
working on something.
Wait, but we also saw him in his white Avengers suit.
Yeah. Apparently, like, the quantum realm is gonna have, like, a big part in this. That's what people's theories are.
Mm.
But also the Wasp. They were talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Did you see that movie?
No.
The Wasp. She's like that girl, like the dude's daughter. But she's like a lot more skilled fighter than Ant-Man. So like, it brings the question like, why do we need Ant-Man? We just need the Wasp. But I mean, I guess they're like a tag team now.
They work together.
Yeah.
Working together.
Working side by side. That's like me and you, Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers.
And I guess on that we're gonna end it. So I guess it's time to turn the lights out.
Lights out.